Hello everyone, welcome to Deepika Makeup. Hope you all are doing super awesome. So here's a quick get ready with me video for you, and I actually filmed this while getting ready for an Indian party. So continue watching for the step-by-step makeup tutorial and also the outfit details. To moisturize my face, I'm using Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. My skin has been acting really crazy and breaking out, and it's been very dry. So this moisturizer has been really helping me. To hydrate my under eyes, I'm using my very favorite Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream and apply that all around my eyes. And for my sunscreen, I'm using Neutrogena Clear Face Breakout Free Sunscreen. It doesn't give any white cast and also doesn't feel any greasy on the skin, so I've been really loving this sunscreen this summer. And to hydrate my lips, I'm using IT Cosmetics Vitality Lip Flush. It hydrates my lips and also adds a little pink flush to my lips, and I've been really loving this. To fill in my pores, I'm using Benefit Porefessional and apply that wherever I have pores and wrinkles or laugh lines, and I'm going to press it into my skin instead of rubbing on my skin so that the product actually gets into the crevices and fills them in. For that much needed concealer, I'm using my very favorite Revlon Photoready concealer. I'm going to apply that all over my blemishes, around my nose, around my mouth. Yeah, pretty much everywhere. And with my damp beauty blender, I'm gonna blend this all in. My skin is very tan right now, so my foundation and concealers are not matching me anymore, but I'm going to adjust that with powder and bronzer at the end. For my foundation, I'm using Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, applying random dots on my face. I noticed that the foundation was totally off when I was applying, but then I was like really lazy to get it matched again, so you know what, I'm just gonna adjust it at the end. Alright, again, damp beauty blender to blend this all in. Beauty blender is just my favorite to do my face makeup. To conceal and highlight, I'm using my favorite duo, and if you are on my channel, you know the drill. I'm first going to use Bobbi Brown Color Corrector to cancel out any redness under my eyes and blend it with my beauty blender. And then to conceal and highlight, I'm using Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm going to use this under my eyes. And I'm also going to use this on the high points of my face, which is bridge of my nose, center of my eyebrows, cupid's bow and chin. And again with my damp sponge, I'm going to blend this all in. While that all settles in, let's move on to eye makeup. I'm first going to do my eyebrows with Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and with an angle brush I'm going to trace my eyebrows first and then fill them in. And I always go with the natural shape of my eyebrows. And to blend everything and set it all in place, I'm gonna use a spoolie. Moving on to eye makeup, I'm first gonna apply some eyeshadow primer all over my eyelid, inner corner and all along my lower lash line. This will help my eyeshadows stick to my eyelid better, and also my eye makeup will stay on for a longer time without creasing. I'm going to take Taupe from my Lorac Pro palette, which is my favorite neutral palette on earth, and I'm going to apply this all over my eyelid with a fluffy blending brush. This will neutralize the pigmentation on my eyelid. And then I'm going to take Mauve with the same brush. I'm going to apply this as my transition color, which is applying right above the crease, and blend it thoroughly. Then with a flat shader brush, I'm going to pick up Champagne and apply that right under my eyebrow. This will give my eyebrows a lifted effect and also a very clean eyebrow effect. And then I'm going to pick up Pewter, which is the most natural eyeshadow I ever have in my collection, and I'm going to apply this all over my eyelid. And with the blending brush, I'm going to pick up Sable and use this to define my outer V. I'm just going to place the color, and with a fluffy blending brush, I'm just going to blend it. I'm not going to bring this into the crease at all. And then I'm going to run some black kohl pencil onto my upper and lower waterline. Indian eye makeup is all about kohl eyes, so I'm just going to go overboard with this. And then with a gel eyeliner, I'm just going to do a traditional winged eyeliner, nothing dramatic at all. Finishing off my eye makeup with some mascara. Onto my upper lashes, I'm using Rimmel's Candlelight Mascara. And for my bottom lashes, I'm using It Cosmetics Tight Line Mascara. This combo is my favorite right now. Setting off my makeup with some compact powder. I'm loving this Milani setting powder as it gives a little bit of coverage as well. And then to contour, I'm using my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Oh my god, this is just amazing. I'm going to use that taupey bronze shade to chisel my cheekbones, and then the bronzer shade to bronze up my face. This is where I kind of adjust that foundation shade. I'm also going to use the same bronzer shade to slim down my nose. For my blush, I'm going to use a very natural Mauve blush. I'm just going to place that on the cheekbone area ever so slightly. I'm using the most natural and beautiful highlighter, and this is by Kevyn Aucoin. Oh my god, this is just gorgeous. I just can't get enough of it. I'm going to apply this on tops of my cheekbone, center of my eyebrows, bridge of my nose, cupid's bow and chin. Moving on to lips, again I'm keeping it really simple and natural, just like a very nice pinkish color on my lips. And then I'm going to set everything with Scandinavia makeup setting spray. This is a must because it's really hot and windy here in Texas. And that finishes the complete makeup. Let's move on to the outfit details now. I'm wearing this flashy blue silk saree, and I accessorized with some gold bangles, some matching blue bangles, and for the shoes I went with some sequin silver heels, like basics heels. And for necklace and earrings, I just went with a gold set. I kept it very simple with makeup and accessories, as the saree itself was really flashy. And that finishes the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit on the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye beauties.